good, y'all. Surprising man. What's good, y'all? Surprising man. Today we're back again with another video. This is going to be like, I don't know why I couldn't say any of that. DJ reacting to right now. The best and worst, or best versus worst YouTube groups. Man, we know there's a lot of all right. We know there's a lot of crazy. We know there's a lot of crazy, great, YouTube groups out there, but there are also some bad YouTube groups out there in the community, man. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna talk about the obvious ones, like that come to mind for me is like Sidemen and AMP. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna talk about some of the good ones. They're gonna talk about some of the bad ones, and we are going to goddamn see exactly what those are. So y'all just sit back, relax, like, comment, and subscribe, and enjoy the video as we get into it right now.
There's a worst one that's a disaster behind closed doors. Starting with the Bop House.
Oh my gosh, who heard about this one? Hold on, bro. Who heard about just
one problematic collaboration?
It is about Piper, because one thing about me is that I'm never gonna do anything associated with a minor.
The downfall would be set in motion on December.
Oh, bro, what the? Anyway, nah, we're gonna let this video rock out. It's 20 minutes. Let me not pause it too much.
9th, 2024, when OF models Sophie Rain and Aisha Sophie would officially launch the Bop House, where 8 OF models.
Bop? What, like? Do you? I know I said I won't pause it too much, but y'all know we got to work now. We got to be working. We got to be working. Do y'all gotta understand? A Bop House. That means a bunch of OF girls that's just selling their body online. Really, actually having a house where they gonna do what? They don't create creative content. They just put their body out there. So I'm over there like, bro, that's all they doing is just putting their naked bodies out there. How is this content? Like, what are they gonna, what are they there for? To help each other goddamn get the right lighting in the photo shoot? Like, what the? So they can do a couple of scenes together? Like, what are they gonna do?
Pursued fame through controversy. In just 2 months, the risky move seemingly paid off because the group gained more than 3 million followers. And with the fast growth, the Bop House
hit them with the, some sorry souls out there, baby.
Was a guaranteed success until they made this one video. Featuring underage influencer Piper Raquel, the Bop House has now turned.
Yeah, man. I guess it wasn't her 18th birthday.
From controversial to exploitative.
Yeah, I think some people might have caught wind of that.
One of the members announced her departure.
It is ridiculous that the Bop House would even do that when there's so many other people you can collab with that is overage.
Forcing Aisha to try and save the situation 3 days later.
You know what, guys? I would be just as mad as you if Piper was joining the Bop House, but that's not what.
That is actually insane that there's, like, okay, F them even getting underage girls, right? The fact that there are underage girls looking forward to doing this should let you know the problem with the youth in that department, bro. What are we doing, man?
Happening, and that's not reality.
Nevertheless, to get more views,
where was their dad?
The Bop House still posted videos with Piper until they eventually deleted them all, as they had more than a 50% decline in follower growth. Worse, Piper wasn't the only underage
Even
person.
the sorry souls can goddamn see that.
Afflicted by the group. Even one of the members' brothers was under fire.
I get bullied. People just say shit and that pisses me off. And I just wish that stopped.
Nah, imagine you bro and your sister out here wilding. Oh my gosh, bro. I couldn't imagine being bro with sis out there wilding, gang. I couldn't imagine being bro in this situation, man. Cause you just like, you can't do nothing about it, bro. Somebody gonna be like, your sister's a whore. And you like, I can't even say nothing to you right there, gang. Like, that literally will end every argument. Man, shut up, bro. You ain't even like that. Your sister's a whore. You right. I didn't think about it. Bro, I told you, bro, you can't be taking my stuff, man. Your sister is a hoe, nigga. Yeah, well, you got me there. Like, it's just, there's nothing you can say, bro.
Whatever you doing here
Lose every
affects me
argument.
at North Carolina.
But while the Bob House's future dimmed for exploiting minors, Beta Squads shined because of
Oh, yeah,
their
Beta Squad
inspiring
as well.
determination
Yeah,
to
yeah.
grow. On February
That was going
14,
crazy.
2019, Beta Squad
Oh,
was
city going crazy.
popular British
Top
YouTubers
five, top five,
Nico
top five.
Omilana, Chunks, AJ Shabil, Sharky, and King Kenny TV with challenge videos such as who can make the most money in 24 hours and $10 hotel versus $10 million hotel. They
Oh,
stuck
that's pure
the
content
rocket
right there. When you just think of those challenges and ideas, that's just pure content.
to 400,000 subscribers. But their passion didn't stop there.
Yes, my people, it's Chunks here, and welcome to the new Beta Squad house.
They moved into this £5 million mansion 8 months later,
£5
which had
million
high-end
pounds,
amenities
the
such
euros,
as a pool room,
currency.
gym, and even a mafia room, perfect for their content empire. And the following month, the group hit 1 million subscribers, motivating them to keep going. But in May 2022,
That's
Beta
nice.
Squad faced a serious problem.
The court has issued a warrant to write and take possession of the property and land above. A warrant gives the county bailiffs authority to evict you by the 7th
Damn.
of Feb- No! We're moving again! This is literally our
Damn.
third house. We literally had the first one, the second one, and this one here. I can't believe it, man. All
Could
of
you
these
imagine going through all these houses and also having the money to go through all them houses, bro? That's crazy. That's
Despite the
blessed.
big production hindrance, the group didn't stop working together, even making high-quality videos like their Guess The and 6v1 series during the moving period. And following their growth to 8 million subscribers in December 2023, the group got
Sheesh.
inspired to hit a new goal, as Sharky shared on a podcast.
Now it's like we're eyeing the 10 million because you get a diamond plaque.
Yeah.
Which is like, I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd see one.
6 months later, however, the group announced a hiatus once more. Still, the impossible happened the following month.
Yo! That's insane!
But that wasn't the
10
only thing
million.
fans celebrated.
Welcome to the Beta Squad house tour.
The group lived together again, this time in a new £1 million house. And while they haven't posted on their group channel, their
got
individual
money.
content got even better as they collaborated with big names in the industry such as KSI. Still, people were kept in the dark about the return until AJ and Chunks dropped an update.
Main channel, we've got some stuff coming up, so make sure you are
Need
watching.
some more than stuff coming up. Like, give me.
Okay, so we've been changing around the
You
content.
know what? I'm gonna give something to you guys. Beta Squad AMP collab this year.
And they didn't leave the fans
That's
hanging.
all it took. That's all it took for a big announcement right
But
there.
while Beta Squad just proved that their only direction is up, Team 10 is now well and truly down on.
Hell no. Team 10 is the complete opposite of a successful YouTube group. You know what's funny? I knew they were a failed group, but I didn't even hear why. Like, I didn't know any of the details. I didn't hear why. And Jake Paul was the only person I actually knew in this group. I'm being 100% honest, Brian.
After controversies and poor leadership. In May 2016,
Oh, boy.
Jake Paul launched Team 10.
Got done. You really got done turning about the clock now, boy. God done. That's crazy to think this is almost 10 years ago, bro. That's crazy.
And branded it as a unique incubator, promising aspiring creators fame. The idea attracted many creators like Alyssa Violet, Niels Visser, and the Dobre twins, who moved into Jake's luxurious LA mansion, and so Team 10 was solid, with each member getting known until everything shifted behind the scenes.
Jake's kicking me
Ruh-roh.
He didn't want to wait for
You know,
me to get-
another thing I will say is, though, it depends on what you build your group off of. If it's kind of built off of y'all all kind of wanting the same thing and wanting to achieve the same goals, it has a lot more, and y'all have a genuine connection with each other past business, it has a way better chance of succeeding, though. But when everything is kind of heavily business oriented, it could get to that point, dude, where like everybody gonna have some conflict and some differences, and it's kind of gonna lead more than just a goddamn handshake and go, yeah, my bad, bro. It's gonna start leading to with my money. Nah, with my money. Nah, I need to get a cut of this. I need to get a cut. All right, see, when you start arguing like that, man, that shit start falling apart, man. You know what I'm saying?
my apartment, which I'm getting in a couple days, so he threw all
You
my
start-
stuff downstairs.
Especially when you start like, especially when there's controversy and then you start it by posting the controversy. Oh, bro. Once you let the internet get a hold of the drama, it's over with.
The lock on the door.
Although Jake claimed he
You
did it
might-
because
you can already
Alyssa
say
was
it's over
cheating
with.
on him, she didn't hesitate to expose him as a toxic boyfriend
Oh,
and
no.
house leader.
Every single guest that you had over had to be approved by Jake. Niels would always ask to have friends over. He's like, yeah, that's fine. But the second I asked to have like a guy over, he would be like, no, absolutely not. And I'd be like, why? He'd be like, I just don't want him here. But then he would have girls over like all the time in front of me. He creates these rules for everyone. If you're not up by 10 a.m. filming, then like you get fined $50 and like you have to pay $50. Like no,
Telling you, bro, when this got dang, your ad came right on time. I told you when it's heavily business oriented, bro, you cooked. If your group is heavily business oriented and ain't really got nothing to do with y'all having a genuine liking toward each
alcohol
other
at
like
the house,
that.
or you get fined $500.
As a response, Jake created a diss track along with new Team 10 members like Tessa Brooks and the Martinez twins.
no.
Ironically, despite hitting 100 million views, that video was widely disliked, and it only went downhill
Shit, I
from
bet it
there
was.
because soon after, 2 members had to call it quits.
We're not rich in Spain. All the money that we made with them, we tried to send it to my mom.
I remember.
and my family.
I remember when we did that brand deal with Team 10. We were like, "Yo, Team 10, can you guys send it to my mom?
To my mom because she needs money.
And all the money, they keep it for them.
But financial abuse wasn't the only disturbing thing Jake did to them.
How? So the reason is like he said to.
I'm not going back to that. Hey, yo.
us,
What
you guys
is
should do
this
that.
doing?
You guys should
And
do it.
we were like,
do it.
And he was like, no, it's like people is gonna love. You're gonna get a lot of followers. Whatever. And
Why we have to do that?
And though Jake apologized, the twins' exit set off a chain reaction.
Oh,
It's not
Lord.
something that is right.
Lord, people over here got done doing interviews like they just came out the Diddy at parties. I almost said the Diddy house. The Diddy parties, bro. Oh, no. It's over.
for me
It's
anymore.
definitely over.
And we just
People out here coming out here acting like they witnesses.
disagree on a lot of things, and
That's all
that's
you need
okay.
right there to
Everyone has
break up a
disagree.
team.
I don't regret being a part of Team 10. I don't take it back. I wish everyone Team 10 the best, but it's just not for me anymore.
In the end, Jake's false promises.
Tell you, everybody
buried
talking like they
Team 10
victims.
10
I
feet
meant
under.
I think I said witnesses. I meant victims.
Nate Schott's vision turned 100 Thieves
100
into something 100 times
Thieves.
greater. Following his retirement as a professional Call of Duty player, Nate Schott, real name
It ain't 100 people in the group, is it?
Matthew, launched 100 Thieves in April 2016 as an esports organization to become the industry's best.
We're going to put 100% into our players. We're going to put 100%
that makes
into
no
the
sense.
community. We're going to put 100%
100.
of ourselves into
Heard of
every
them, but I don't
situation
know
that we
about
find
them, I
ourselves
wanna be
in
honest.
throughout this entire journey.
This came true in 2019 when 100 Thieves thrived in esports, sold out clothing drops, and expanded into a Los Angeles content house after recruiting top-tier creators like Valkyrie. In the same year, though, Matthew would lose one of his original members, Nick Merckx, who later revealed the reason for his exit in a live stream.
The plan was for me to grow, and in turn, that would grow 100 Thieves, right? That was my role. You know, and he made some promises to me as a friend, how we were gonna do it, how he was going to take care of me. I don't like him. You know, him and I are not cool.
Now, instead of making things worse, Nate Schott handled the situation properly.
I have a lot of respect for what Nick has done with his career. I think
You know what's funny? Some of these people, I'm like, that's crazy how, like, Nick Merckx, I literally have only heard them because when Fortnite was popping. That's crazy how some of these people, some of these slew of people, I wouldn't have known if the Fortnite era wasn't so popular. People getting crazy off
one of
that.
the best at what
Insane.
he does as a content creator. I'm not going to make a comment or statement on the situation at hand. I just don't think that there's any point in having this back and forth.
And this controversy didn't faze him as he concentrated on making 100 Thieves better, adding new team members like Courage, and later upgrading to a new house in March 2020.
We have officially moved into
Look
a
at
brand
Valkyrie
new
cheesing.
home, brand new estate.
With 100 Thieves' continued success in content creation and competitive gaming, it didn't take long for the organization to get recognition and massive investments.
We've raised $35 million from Artist Capital Management.
Oh my God, that's a lot of money. $35 million. I never.
Yeah, nah, that ain't casual now. You have 35 mil, bro. You know you going straight to the bank. Straight to the bank. Straight to the bank. The money. Come on, bro. Don't take that lightly when you hear that 35 mil, bro. That is not no that's crazy.
Which Nate Schott put to
Hit
good
that with
use
a-
by building.
Bro, nah, you can't hit him with the, oh, that's crazy, bro. Hit him with the, like, bro, that money will send you. Come on now.
The best gaming facility in the world. Despite the overwhelming
How many
success,
people get one?
Nate Schott made sure no one got left behind.
You guys have invested your entire careers and what you've built up into this point so thoughtfully and so contagiously and so collaboratively throughout the years with this organization. And I don't think there's any greater honor than to welcome you guys as co-owners of this incredible team that we've built together.
And as a result of Nate Schott's dedication to taking good care of his company and its people,
I
the most
dedicate.
satisfying thing happened.
Your Esports Organization of the Year, presented by Lexus, is
Oh,
100 Thieves.
That was just the beginning for 100 Thieves.
Big news for the future of 100 Thieves. We've just raised $60 million for the future growth of our company.
And though the content
well, now they were about 10 mil from doubling it.
was ended 2 years later, it was for a good reason.
I think the 100 Thieves Content House was a great chapter. It was a great journey. I think it did its job here in Los Angeles, but you guys are getting older. You guys have moved out, started your house journey.
And with Nate Schott's continuous support for his members' individual growth, 100 Thieves continues to set the standard in the industry. Unlike Vlog Squad, which faded into irrelevance along with its creator's downfall. Launched by former Vine star David Dobrik in 2015, the Vlog Squad quickly became YouTube.
That is, you know what's funny? Well, I've not seen a lot of David's content. Like I know who he is, but like I haven't seen a whole lot of his content. I saw like a couple of videos. So I wouldn't be well versed in this chapter of YouTube either. Just because some of it was like I wasn't watching it at the time, and then some of it I watched some of it, and then I was kind of all over the place when it came to watching YouTube, you know what I'm saying, coming up and stuff like that. I was tuned into I was in so many different communities, bro. It was crazy. YouTube era is crazy.
Of their energetic vlogs.
Not the Friends intro that they filmed right there.
And with the squad's fun content, they won the Streamy Award for Best Ensemble Cast 4 years later.
We are like so incredibly grateful that we get to do this, and the fact that we get to do this all together, and then we have such a strong friend group around is like.
Is it me, or when you trying to build, if you want to even build a group surrounded by content, you shouldn't have like that many people? Is it just me that think like if you have a content. Like I feel like once you start getting past like maybe 6 people, it start getting chaotic, bro. Am I the one who think that? Like once you start getting past like a couple of members, it start getting too much, bro.
Means like the entire world.
But in 2020, their strong bond would soon be challenged when their stunts went too far.
Oh yeah, I'm glad they bleeped it for me.
Giving Jeff Wittick, one of the members, life-threatening injuries. Instead of taking accountability, Dobrik kept quiet until March 2021 when he released an apology video. At the time, though,
goddamn, wait all the way till 2021.
David was involved with another controversy, and his apology was a result of lost sponsorships after he sided with Dirt Dom, a former member who was accused of grape in 2018. Nevertheless, fans knew he had yet to...
Yeah, no, you can't start getting into shit like that, man. Yeah, they'll cut you off quick, man. Yeah, nah, you can't get into stuff like that,
to
man.
address something bigger, forcing
you
Dobrik
can't
to
involve yourself
finally
in
talk
any way
about
to get
Wittick's
stuff like
accident a year later.
That day is like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and I wish I would do anything to take that day back. I'm so sorry that this happened to you, Jeff. I'm so sorry. I wish it was easier.
Well, I feel like at some point in time, almost every YouTuber has to, for whatever reason, who's to say I won't do it, but for whatever reason, it's always like something that happened. It's almost like if you make it as any type of big level content creator, you're like bound to make an apology video. That's like almost a chapter of everybody's life that ever goes crazy in YouTube like that.
It was easier to do.
Everybody has to do an apology video at some point.
He sued Dobrik for...
Because you know why? Because when you record stuff on camera and post it, you bound to goddamn catch some on film that you probably shouldn't have posted.
For $10 million. And as the legal battle dragged on, David took a step back from vlogging for 3 years. Even though David returned in January 2025.
Isn't that crazy? 3 years, bro. That's a lot of time to be taken off of. I couldn't imagine doing that. Even after making it, I couldn't imagine taking that long of a hiatus, bro. Even if I got money like that to rely on. Like, damn. I don't know. Granted, I haven't grinded at a high level, so I don't know how long I would really feel like. Because I wouldn't want to be off long at all, because then you start getting out the loop for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the culture in the whoa, hold on, robot, rewind. The whole goddamn shift in content creation start happening in between that time too. That's another reason why you can't take too long off, because you will never know what the wave is, you know what I'm saying, or the wave can change so quick. So yeah, nah,
the friendships
I couldn't
that
take
had
a
built
long
the
break. I
Vlog
don't
Squad
feel like
never recovered, unlike offline TV, where trust and a genuine bond led them
I've
to
not
where they
heard
are
these
now.
folks.
I'm happy to
I've
present
probably heard of some of the people in it, but I've not heard of the
content organization. The winner is Offline TV.
But behind this achievement is an
Offline
imperfect journey.
TV.
In 2017, William Scara Lee, his then
Don't know who
manager
that
Chris
is.
Chan, and internet
Nah, I
personality
don't know who that
Pokimane
is.
created
Heard of her.
Offline TV as a friendly space for gamers and content creators. Over the years, members came and went.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that, like 9 people? God damn. I'm sorry. I never understood how people, if you can do it, great, but like I've never understood how you could operate like them 10 people almost content groups. I never understood how people could operate that, bro.
But the tight group grew stronger, up to 1 million subscribers, even celebrating their milestone by skydiving. But in 2020, their friendship would be put to the test. Yvonne and Lily Pichu would reveal that Fademeister made inappropriate advances towards them. Shortly after, Pokimane came to their
Always
defense
gotta
by
be something, bro. Y'all just can't keep it in your pants, can you? Damn. Relax your horny ass.
also revealing Fed's other problematic
Well, it's
behavior.
not funny. It's the joke, but not like that actual situation. That actual situation is fucked up.
The guy informed me that Fed told him that we were together when we weren't, and that he told the guy not to tell anyone. That was the first time that Fed just like massively broke my trust.
Leaving Scara and the rest of the team to take immediate action.
Fed is no longer a part of OTV, and he has left the house. This is because of allegations against him, confirmed allegations of what he did to members in the house, as well as our friend group.
But rather than tearing them apart,
I don't know what be
controversy
making people just
strengthened
want to start
Offline
wilding,
TV's
bro.
trust in one another. They were quick to bounce back, even collaborating with streamers from other groups like Valkyrie, establishing the term Offline TV and Friends, which was immediately appreciated by everyone, including big YouTubers like Jacksepticeye.
I've met a lot of people over my years of doing this job. And even though everyone's like vying for the same sort of thing, everyone in this friend group like builds each other up constantly.
And Offline TV sure did, even when one of them had to leave to pursue personal growth.
You have done so much for Offline TV, and it wouldn't be what it is without you. And I know we all agree and believe this a lot. Because of all your contributions, we have
Oh yeah, cause she on, I guess she just on her own now. I don't like keep up, but you know, see that every now and then. They didn't even give her like that Nickelodeon slime. They gave her the chunky slime. Look at that. It's clopping.
Following Pokimane's beautiful send-off, Offline TV kept thriving, consistently releasing new content that fans love. Unlike the Hype House, whose success crumbled after losing its biggest stars
That name
following
already to be. Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? The Hype House?
a major controversy. In December
The
2019,
Hype
Thomas
House.
Petru and Chase
I
Hudson
don't know none of these
co-founded
people.
Hype House, bringing together famous TikTok influencers in a mansion in
Oh,
LA.
that's your first mistake. You brought in people who don't make real content like that, bro. Come on, man.
A content house. It'd be like living in a movie set.
With famous members like Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio, the Hype House
I know who Charlie D'Amelio is. I can't tell you a single thing about her, but I've just seen that name.
exploded in popularity, gaining 7 million TikTok
The
followers a
Hype
month
House.
later. But while the group seemed set up for success, everything would change in March.
And just be dancing and just be doing the dumbest thing. Like just be doing the dumbest. I tell you, bro, the dumbest things be going crazy, and you can't explain why, bro. That's the crazy. That's a wacky world of the internet. Like, who knows if this video go viral? Like, I don't know. I don't know what works.
2020, when one of the members,
know
Daisy
what's
Keach,
going on,
came
bro. I
forward
don't
with
know what
shocking
works.
revelations. First revealing that she invested a large sum to secure the mansion.
I was like, I'm gonna put as much down as I can. Chase had some money.
Oh,
We
Lord,
each
when
put
money
down
get involved, you
18K.
already know it.
Thomas put down about 5K.
Then she exposed Chase and Thomas for not giving her credit.
I get a call from my lawyer/manager. He
Oh,
told
Lord.
me, Daisy, aren't you a co-founder? Why you weren't given any recognition at all? All these news articles are saying that Thomas and Chase are the ones that started it.
But even that wasn't the worst part.
Thomas started to do really sketchy shit. He wouldn't give
Oh,
access
Lord.
to any of the emails. There was no transparency at all. We had no idea.
Once your business start once your problems start involving your business, like I said, when it start getting the business, it's over with, man.
What
So it's
brand
going
is
up in smoke,
He
man.
claims
It's
that
going
Hype
up in
House
smoke and it's
was making
breaking
no
into
money,
1,000
yet
pieces, man.
He's bragging about an $8,000 Cartier bracelet he just bought, a $10,000 cat. He's talking about buying a new Tesla.
I'm sorry. You spending $10,000 for a cat for something that's gonna go lick, poop, and stink up the joint, hiss and scratch. You paying $10,000 for that? I'm sorry. No offense to cat folks, but bro, $10K?
After Daisy left the group and
All right.
sued them, the
There's no
Hype
money.
House started falling
No
apart.
bag.
By May 2020, their biggest stars, the D'Amelio sisters, also left because the group was becoming more of a business. Nevertheless, the
Yeah.
Hype House pushed forward with its
I've been
remaining
told
members,
y'all that
even
the
releasing their
business
own
started brewing
Netflix
itself
series in
for real.
2022, only to realize that their hype was officially over. In the end, the Hype House's attempt to revive its brand with a
1.9 out
reality
of
show
10. Did y'all
was
see that?
officially over. In the
Oh,
end, the Hype
that's
House's attempt to
bad.
revive its brand with a reality show only accelerated its downfall as the group officially
Oh,
dissolved
no.
2 years later.
Not the
Unlike
reality
Sidemen,
show, the
whose
drama.
reality show was a result of their
reality
talent
shows will birth any type of drama for real, boy. You really asking for drama now when you start doing reality shows.
to bring top-notch
Sidemen,
entertainment.
though,
Following their
freaking legendary,
formation as a
man.
GTA crew in 2013, the Sidemen, KSI, Mini Minter,
Uh-huh.
TBJZL, Bazinga, Zerka, Vicstar123, and
Bro,
W2S
Look at these niggas, bro. Look at it.
started as 7 friends brought together by gaming. But everything changed when 4 of them moved into the first Sidemen house to create content. And as their individual channels took off, the group launched a shared channel and moved into a bigger house in 2016.
Bro,
With their bond
everybody
strengthened
just,
through entertaining
oh my
challenges
gosh, Ethan when he was all chunky.
together, fans were hooked. But just a year later, the group would face their first major controversy.
I'm no longer with the Sidemen. I will be going solo, I guess. Why? I'm leaving Sidemen. Mainly because of Ethan. I'd say he was the main reason I'm leaving. Can't stand him.
leading to a back and forth of diss tracks among him, Ethan, and other Sidemen
not
members.
the-
But it didn't take long.
Look, 2016-17, man, that was definitely the diss track era, bro. People still do that, but really not really though, right? Because people make music, but they don't really do diss tracks like that for real. Yeah, this was the diss track era,
For
bro.
KSI to end it all.
It was fake, motherfucker.
Nevertheless, the fans saw their value as true entertainers, and the mass
Honestly, who cares if the beat was fake? This shit was fucking entertaining. Heck yeah, bro. Controversy controversy create that cash and that buzz, man. Whether it's real, I've said that before. Whether it's real or not, yo, the controversy, bro. People give into it, bro, even if it's fake.
remained evident a year later after Sidemen landed their own YouTube original called The Sidemen Show, where they compete against celebrity guests. Aside from that, their channel
Not
continued
Bear
to thrive with
Grylls.
their unique content like $20,000 versus $200 holiday and Tinder in real life, leading to a big milestone in December 2020.
There we go. You're living pretty now with that pretty plaque.
Thanks for 10 million subscribers.
Instead of slowing
Tim
down,
Lilly
however,
Illy.
Sidemen continued leveling up their brand, and 4 years later, it paid off.
Welcome to Inside.
The Sidemen's first ever.
Oh no, they're a guy done freaking forced to be reckoned with in an established unit now, bro. It ain't no guy done slowing down with them.
One house, 7 days.
Not at all. Ooh. Shit. Yeah. Crazy.
10 contestants.
You build a hell of an empire for yourself, man. It just goes crazy.
And when their Netflix
Stay
reality
stable.
show came out, the response was so mind-blowing that the show got renewed.
Look, the 8.1. See, that look a little prettier, doesn't it? You know? And a show can fail. Now, keep in mind, don't matter if you got all the funds in the world, bro. If you can't put the right people and the right ideas together, bro, and if it don't connect and click. And I saw some of the Sidemen show, by the way, or the Inside. Yo, I'm telling y'all right now, bro. You can have all the money and funds in the world to fund the show. That shit can still fail, gang. So make sure you know what's up here. The ideas, the execution, that matters more than how much you spend on your goddamn cameras. I'm just gonna be honest.
For a second season. In the end,
Those
Sidemen
stuff play a
only
role,
proved
but
that nurturing their success resulted in something
you can't put the right
beyond
ideas
YouTube,
together. You
unlike
forget
FaZe Clan, who had it all but took it for granted. Founded in 2010 by Eric Clips Rivera, Jeff Husky.
Oh no, the FaZe, man. FaZe. I heard FaZe done changed so many times, bro. Crazy.
Pat Amon and Ben Resistance Christensen.
I don't know none of
FaZe
them.
Clan started as a Call of Duty sniping team, growing to 1 million subscribers in just 2 years. In 2014, the group expanded with new members
Crazy
like FaZe
momentum.
Rain and FaZe Banks, leading them to move into
Heard
their
of,
first content house in
Banks.
New York. And this setup allowed them not only to dominate the game industry,
2010
but
is
also to
crazy.
create lifestyle videos. But as they grew, so did the controversies.
I support Save the Kids
Oh,
Token. Save the Kids Token.
Save the Kids Token.
Save the Kids Token
wasn't designed to benefit kids.
Following CoffeeZilla's expose that
Oh,
it was
you
a
know
crypto
when a good old coffee maker get on the case, it's over with for you.
the involved
Oh, Lord.
members were punished. Nevertheless, FaZe Clan continued to get investments,
This
later
that
putting them on
caffeine
the
start
stock
going
market
up,
in
and so does your
2022,
energy.
valued at $725 million. But the celebration ended soon because within a year, the stock price plummeted over 90%. Despite these career-threatening events, the group still managed to get recognition 4 months after their darkest moment.
And the people goes to FaZe Clan.
The only thing that there was to really do, which was wipe the slate clean, hit the reset button, give this shit a fresh start. People told us we were dumb. People told me I was ruining FaZe. People
Who
asked
remembers the Fortnite era, bro? You had FaZe, bro. It seemed like everybody was FaZe. Wasn't Tfue in it? FaZe Tfue, I think, right? And then FaZe. Who else was like a big one? Bro, who remembers that whole era, bro? Like TSM Myth and TSM, like, it was for crazy. It was crazy. Fortnite,
Who the
Fortnite
is
era was
Lacy?
going
Who
crazy.
the is Black Boy Max? Stable Ronaldo? Who the is Silky? I guess now they know.
But instead of using the moment to turn things around, they ruined their chance, leaving people thinking they
Bro, that I saw this post. I'm like, why would that be a plan to post that, bro?
should have just voted for AMP, a group whose
just done.
high energy content is just one of the many reasons
People can't
they're
just
so loved.
hey, be like, some people just can't take the good stuff that's given them and go home. You gotta make a video. You gotta do something weird, whether it was actually happening or whether it actually happened or not. Gotta make it weird. God done it.
Founded in 2019, AMP, or
man,
Any Means Pop,
running the guy. He probably if he put this last, it looked like he did. Much deserved, bro. They are at the top right now. No cap.
Possible was composed of NBA
You ask
2K
me, they are at the
YouTubers
top
and
right
content
now.
creators Agent 00, I Am Davis, Phantom, and Duke Dennis
yep.
to create engaging content beyond gaming. Initially, they struggled to get views with their high-action content until they invited a YouTuber to watch their basketball shoot. With Agent 00 recognizing Kai Cenat's infectious energy, he had no second thoughts about making him an official member in mid-2020.
My guy, AMP, we finally here.
AMP is going crazy, man.
Anything's possible. We are here.
Shortly after, they welcomed
I
the video
reacted to
editor
some
Chris
videos if you didn't know, so you know what I'm saying. You can go check that out.
Next Door as an
After you
official
doing this.
on-camera member,
Mhm.
only leveling up their production with interesting videos like AMP's Hell's Kitchen. And in 2021, their collaborative efforts paid off.
Welcome to the AMP crib.
Oh yeah, he gonna tell you the story about them not having that crap anymore.
Out of AMP. Content about to be
particular
next
one.
level. True enough, the group improved their content, and shortly after,
There we go. Heck yeah, man. Dang.
but aside from their milestones as a group, one member's victory was a win for them all.
Oh,
Kai
yeah.
Cenat proved that.
Kai, still now is going freaking crazy, man. Yeah, come on, man. Like do you talk about like sending a member out there? Not everybody does their part, but you talk about sending a goddamn member super soldier out there to goddamn win it for the team. He's been doing that and putting AMP on his back, man. Now, again, I don't mean he carrying. I'm just saying he been really carrying that flag is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Really been going crazy with that. So they picked the right. I think they picked the right member.
He won Streamer of the Year, not once.
Also, AMP, Agent, Duke, Phantom, Chris, Davis. I love y'all. I wish I was here.
But twice.
Brianna, Chris, AMP, everybody who support me.
And because of their brotherly love on top of their energetic content, it was no wonder why they got the Lifestyle Award right
And
after.
you know that natural chemistry, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have that, it's over with, yeah. So it's not just like you could just put anybody in this to make it work. Like if they don't have that natural chemistry, you might as well goddamn call it quits.
Hey man, we started this about 3-4 years ago with the goal of just building together something that we all collectively own, and at the core of it was just fantastic content. For a while, man, we felt like the underdogs, man, but it feels fantastic to finally be recognized. Appreciate it.
And the recognition
underdogs to the
didn't
top
stop there,
dogs, man.
As they also won the Streamer Award for Best Content Organization months later. But despite losing the award to FaZe Clan the following year, fans knew it was supposed to be theirs. AMP should have won. The chemistry.
I think I told you, bro. They're at the top of the game, bro. I think people recognize that and they go, we don't know about that one bit, bro.
The energy, the consistency, the way they support
I like
each
how
other.
him just picking somebody out of the comments is
Proving
hilarious.
why they're one of the best content houses on YouTube.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's a wild thumbnail right there. But anyway, man, love and appreciate all you guys, especially if you watch here, man. There's no reason why you shouldn't be out done subbed up and running it up. You know what I'm saying? But it like got that rewind, reset, rebooting now. 100%. Love and appreciate you guys, man. At the end of the day, what can I say? It is what it is. What is gonna be is a project continue to come out with the content, the videos, the bangers, just like how they was got done doing just now. And we just gonna keep on doing our thing and doing it well and to the best of our ability, man. I should see y'all good as well in the next video, man. We're gonna keep putting the work on time and never do what we need to do, get where we need to be. That is the vibe that DJ's on.